And so our Saturday night feature is the Magnificent Trufflepigs. And the Magnificent Trufflepigs just recently released, and it is available only on Steam. Now, of course, as always, if any of the games you see tonight interest you, there's two ways you can access the link for that game. You can either, one, click on the link here, which gives you the full list of games that I have played this week. And it also gives you the platforms they're available on, the price of the said game, as well as the link to get to the game. And so the Magnificent Trufflepigs is available on Steam for PC, and it is going for $11.99 USD. I also want to take the time to thank the developers and publishers of the Magnificent Trufflepigs, for providing me with a free copy of the game to play on tonight's stream. Also, I do want to take the time to also say that the Magnificent Trufflepigs is actually published by AMC. So AMC, which I think is American Movie Channel, actually has a gaming division now. They had another game that came out. It was about riding on an airplane. It's like Airplane Simulator, where it was similar to Truck Driver Simulator, I believe, where you literally had to sit there for 6 hours in real time on an airplane. So this is their second game that they have published out, and that is the Magnificent Trufflepigs. And so I have set this up because it does already have subtitles into it. But I do like that it has the accessibility. I'm going to have the subtitles on medium, and it is going to do the caption for the sound effects as well. So those, so that closed captioning will be available. And again, I think I already said it, but thank you again to the developers and publishers for providing me with a free copy of the Magnificent Trufflepigs. We are going to start a new game, because you guys deserve to see the game from the beginning. So we're going to start a new game. And I am going to mute my mic because there's a lot of talking in the beginning. So
next week. That's all I've got. Then the farm vanishes, and so does that earring. Really? Well, if you can't manage the whole week, maybe just a day or two. No, it has to be now. They start tearing the farm apart next week. I'm sure. I'm sat right outside it now. I can see the sign. No, I already tried Claire. She's away partying at a festival. Jen's in Hong Kong on business. No, you weren't the last. I just thought, with the kids and everything. Of course not. Look, I'm sorry, Sally. Forget I asked. Jake's gone away. And I just thought we could get the old gang back together, for a bit of fun, like the old days. Oi, detecting is fun. Look, don't worry about it. I've actually been thinking of asking Adam if he'd help. Yes, that Adam. Don't say it like that. You lot just never understood him. And, well, he's never let me down. Jake isn't here, is he? Besides, Adam's a friend. Nothing else. And despite what you all think, he is good for me. I don't need to ask anyone else for help. Trust me, I need Adam. I shouldn't have called, not at this hour. Ignore me. Speak soon, yeah? Hey, Adam. It's me. Oh, look, I know it's been years, but I've got myself into a situation. I don't think I can handle it. Not on my own. That unfinished business at the farm. We need to finish it. Now.
Alrighty. And welcome, Draconic Dude. I'm gonna see if I can adjust the sounds real quick. Okay, so that's all up. So let's adjust it over here. Because when there is a lot of dialogue, I'm always going to mute my microphone, just so you guys know. So I'm still here. Yeah, this is the metal detector game, and you're helping Beth find. She says it's an earring, so you're helping Beth find this earring. I assume that we are going to be playing the role of Adam.
Okay. Adam? Can you hear me?
Loud and clear. Where are you?
Don't worry, I'm close by.
God, you weren't kidding about getting an early start. I was hoping we might have a lazy start to the week. Grab breakfast, mooch around, get reacquainted. But no.
There'll be plenty of time to do that while we detect. Good to know these things are still working.
They are, which is a surprise considering how cheap and nasty they look.
Oi! These were the coolest toys money could buy in 2005.
Haven't we grown out of toys?
Oh, chill out, they'll do the job. Claire and I once chatted all the way across the valley with him. Grab the shovel and the trowel, then head out to the fields. Hurry up, you're missing a beautiful day.
Okay, I sure can say something. Hopefully that's a bit better. Like I said, as long as there's no talk in the actual game, I will, talk as I'm playing the game, of course. But if at any time it becomes heavy dialogue, I'm going to mute my microphone so we can hear the dialogue. Oh, there's the shovel. And the trowel. This is a very pretty game, though.
Isn't it amazing up here?
It's incredible.
These views are incredible.
I'm so glad you're here, Adam. Still can't quite believe it. A whole week with no distractions. Your detector's over by the gatepost. Right by the fields, you'll be scouring first.
Collect my detector. Woo! Detector! Okay.
Just switch it on and walk around. As soon as you get close to anything metal, it'll beep like crazy and light up.
They did. And also, I don't know if I got a chance to tell you, but welcome, Draconic Dude.
And then what?
That's it. Just turn it on and everything will make sense.
You make it sound idiot-proof.
Guess we'll soon find out.
Touche. Oh, we're gonna have fun this week.
Now, serious for a second. I usually work in straight lines, rather than randomly walking around. It's easier that way.
Okay, you're the boss.
For once, I'm not the boss. Now, let's see what you can find.
Okay. All right. This is where she wanted us to go, right? I feel a little lost. Oh. I found something. You found something. It's underground, so you need to dig it up, okay? Oh, a coin of some sort. Oh, take a photo. My first find, and it's money. Oh, wow, good work. Please send me a photo.
Hey, a penny's a great first find. But we'll find something way more impressive before this week's out.
You sure about that? You scoured this place as a kid. Not much has happened here since. We could go anywhere, but you insist on staying here and standing. I don't get it.
Come on, you know why. That earring? The best thing I ever found. The other one is definitely here, and I want to find it.
That earring? You can't be sure the other one's here.
It is. Always has been. Don't care what anyone else says. Last time, it wasn't just a lucky find, you know.
You're not going to drop it, are you? This obsession of yours.
That earring changed my life. Okay, I was only a kid, but it changed everything. Still makes me smile thinking about it. The money seemed like a lottery win back then. And being in the papers, being the centre of attention, it was nice.
We could have done this years ago. Why now?
I asked Farmer Hobbs so many times, but he always said no. Maybe he thought he could find the other earring for himself.
But not this time.
Well, he couldn't really, could he? Not now that he's dead.
Just when you were starting to think the day would never come, he goes and dies. Surprised you didn't help him on his way.
Oi! No! It wasn't like that. He passed away. His hair's sewed up. And next week they start installing a solar farm.
So this is it. The last chance for more fame and fortune.
It's the last chance to find that earring. I don't care about the money or being in the news again. No, I just want to... Oh, it felt so good last time. I don't think I've ever been as happy. But we should crack on, just in case the builders arrive early and turf us off.
You mean I'm not supposed to be here?
No, relax, Adam. I bet no one even notices you.
That happened. He's like, wait, I'm not supposed to be here. Like, no, Adam, you're not. Hey, I've drawn a map for each field. Relax, Adam. I like to mark locations where I found something. Okay. And it's handy if you put your detector down, wander off, and then forget where it is. Okay. So we found something there. Okay, so it looks like it's only going to be 3 fields that we're kind of goofing around in. I mean, I wonder why she's so obsessed with, like, this earring. Oh. We're hot. Found something. Oh, what's this? That's cute. It's a button. Wait, want to get a good picture of it. Turn it up there. Well, no, almost got it. Turn. That's good enough. Take the picture. And the award for weirdest merch goes to... And thank you for that subscription. I appreciate the subscription. I am Dr. Juice. Thank you for the sub and welcome. You are now an indie game enthusiast. And I hope you're having a great night tonight. Oh, we're gonna... Oh, no, we were in a hot area, it looks like. No. There we go. Found another something. Aw, it looks like a locket. My first bit of jewelry. It doesn't look that great. What do you think? Just zooming in on your photo. Hold on.
Looks like half a sweetheart locket.
Not precious.
Nah, sorry. Just some cheap metal. And it's broken. Literally a broken heart.
Speaking of broken hearts... Did you and Jake split?
Wow, dive right in, why don't you?
Sorry, it's just strange seeing you without him.
He's gone away with his annoying rugby friends for a few days. That's all. I'll be back soon.
Maybe you should text him. Let him know he's missing out on all this fun, right?
Maybe. And he is missing out. He's got no idea how much he's going to miss out on.
Adam over here asking the real questions like, are you and Jake, like, still a thing, you know, because you gotta be out here digging up this farmland, looking for stuff for you, or this earring. I just need to know if you still with your boyfriend or not. Oh. Go this way. Yeah. No, go this way. Nope, we're getting out of it. We're getting cold. We're hot. What's the relation? I assume Beth and Adam are just friends. But like in the beginning, she was talking to one of her friends, and she was like, "Well, you guys, you know, he's not who you think he is. He's always been there for me. He's always been nice, and things like that." Haha, I found it. Yeah, they all like grew up together. Because I guess this farm is where Beth actually grew up on, but they're getting ready to sell the farm, and a company's gonna come down and knock it down. And so she wanted to come back to the farm to see, I guess she found an earring when she was younger. And so she's here to see if she can find the other earring before they tear down the farm. And so she asked for Adam to come and help because she called her friend Claire, who was out partying. Another friend was in Hong Kong. The friend she talked to in the beginning, Sally, she didn't want to ask her because of the fact that she has kids and, she has her own life now. And so then she's like, well, I'll call up Adam and ask him because he's always been there for me and I know he'll do it. But I think Adam might kind of like her, is what I think. Oh, 30 today. Take a picture of that. Oh, okay. I might polish this up for you. That 30th is creeping closer by the day. Okay, so she's supposed to be older, is what you've heard. Okay. Okay, let me do this real quick and check the map. Might not be anything else over here, though. Oh.
Hey, I forgot to ask. Is your detector working okay?
I think so. Why?
Oh, it's my old one. The battery can be a bit temperamental.
Your old one? You mean I've got your cast off?
Yeah, afraid so.
Well, it doesn't matter. I am still going to find more than you.
You seem to forget. I'm a pro.
You might have a flashy detector, but I have got a lucky one. You found the earring with this one, right?
I did. But that wasn't anything to do with the detector, just me and my hard work.
Well, I guess whoever finds the most this week wins.
I like your ambition. Maybe we'll make a truffle pig of you yet.
What? A truffle pig?
Oh, blame Dad. He started calling me Truffle Pig because I could sniff treasure through all the mud. Oh, I loved that nickname. It became our gang name too. Me, Claire, Sally, Jen. We were the Truffle Pigs. Our detectors too. That's Truffle Pig 1 you're holding.
You named your metal detector Truffle Pig? Oh, no, hold on. I'm beeping.
What? Did you find something else?
Ah, there's false alarm. It was my crazy person detector going off because it overheard you calling your detector Truffle Pig.
Ah, funny. Anyway, you already knew I was crazy. I think that's why you agreed to come here.
Lured to an isolated farm by a crazy woman.
And only one of them will leave. I'm sure one of the Truffle Pig t-shirts Dad had made for us is still in my attic. I should dig it out.
I hope you're not expecting me to be seen in one of those.
No, I think you're safe on that count.
So yeah, like I said, I'm thinking that they either grew up together or she met him later down the line or something like that. But it seems, at least it explains why now this is called the Magnificent Trufflepig. And I'm like, there is no truffles and there are no pigs. Oh.
Want a break for lunch? Your detector must almost be out of juice. We can recharge it.
Let's carry on for a little while.
Okay. Let's see how long that thing lasts.
Didn't I select okay? Okay, well, maybe I didn't. That was awkward, because I thought I selected to okay to break for lunch. Or maybe I did, and then there's something that's supposed to be coming up. Maybe that's it. Oh. Found something. Let's see, what did we find? Our left-handed one's worth more. Okay, let's see. My battery's running low.
Okay, looks like my battery finally died.
Right, let's break for lunch. See you at the car. Last one back smells.
I assume that means we finished that field.
This car is going to be so muddy by the end of the week. And try not to get crumbs everywhere.
Wow, you really love your car, don't you?
Uh-huh. So, how was your first morning of detecting?
It's fun, and I'm loving being outside. Thanks for inviting me.
No worries. The golden treasure we'll find will be a nice bonus.
Are we going to pretend nothing's happened?
What?
It's been so long and you're just pretending we've never been apart, that nothing's wrong.
Okay. Well, how's life been since we last saw one another?
Shouldn't I be asking you questions, like why am I even here? And how come you're not at work? Your job always seemed to come before everything else. You were obsessed with it.
I am, but
But
I've been working like crazy lately. I thought I'd see how Mud-a-Lot survives without me.
if you insist. Mud-a-Lot. Such a silly name.
Mum asked me what I liked, and I said, I like mud. A lot. Oh, I wish she was still here to see what she created. Her little outdoor equipment company. It's an empire now. We're the biggest employer in the valley, you know. Stanning would die on its arse without Mud-a-Lot.
And when Dad retires, it's going to become your empire?
Yup. Well, Dad'll probably put me in charge. I mean, I'm the eldest. Arguably the smartest.
The most modest Mud-a-Lot sister.
Absolutely.
Definitely the best at tree climbing.
You remembered. But yes, all of those things. Perfect CEO material. It must be mine, right?
And you're sure about that?
As good as. I know Dad's been impressed, always saying how proud he is. So yeah, I'm sure that's been his plan.
But you've never discussed it. What if you're wrong?
I've been there longer than Lucy. It wouldn't make sense not to.
And your dad agrees?
Okay, Dad hasn't said out loud, but it's always been the plan that I'd take over.
You know, I thought we had plans once. We were a team, till you ditched me. Forgot all about me.
That's not fair, Adam. Or true. I never forgot about you. I never wanted you to go. I had to.
Well, I'm here now, but you still haven't said why. Are we ever going to discuss it? Why I'm really here?
We're here to find that earring, not sit here eating sandwiches and Jaffa cakes all day. We should be fully charged again now. Come on, back to it.
All right, so we're back to it. I'm like, okay, back to it. Wait, where are we? I'm gonna say it's probably something else over here. Because it kind of looks like it, okay, well, that's the first place we dug up. But I'm thinking it might be something else over here. See? I found something. What's this? It looked like a toy car. Priceless, right? Even I know what this is, kid. Sometimes toy cars fetch a decent price.
Nice find. Sadly, they're only valuable if they're pristine and boxed. A fancier model of car would help too. But you're definitely getting the hang of this.
Speaking of fancy cars, I noticed yours is a bit flash. Which is totally you.
What do you mean?
You never drive further than Mud-a-Lot. It takes 2 minutes, but you just had to have the flashiest car in the village.
Hey, I work like crazy. I'm allowed to treat myself. I worked hard for that car.
Treat yourself is a box that you only use to drag yourself from home to work.
One day I will go on a road trip. You can come too. But I might make you catch the bus for being mean.
Fine by me. Anyway, I like buses. Being with other people, watching the world go by.
Yeah? And what about the weirdo you always get on buses, chatting away to themselves? Oh, wait! You are the weirdo!
Oh, you think I'm the weirdo?
That's messed up. That's funny. Messed up but funny. Okay. This guy here is too possessive, exactly. What did we find this time? Oh, a key. Alright, there's probably going to be dialogue, so I'm going to get ready to mute. Just found a key to go with the collection. I'll try it on some of the outbuildings later. I couldn't read it. It went by too quick. Oh. Thing is, when you have this detector, you cannot run. Oh. Alrighty. Shovel. Dig. A cane? No. Yeah. Looks like a tent peg to me. Yeah, that was pretty quick.
Yeah, looks like it.
It's years since I've been camping. But you, at one point, it seemed like you lived in a tent.
I pretty much did when I was a kid. I'm just so busy now. Can't remember the last time. But I should. Just jump in the car and find somewhere nice to pitch up.
With Jake? It'd be cozy, just the two of you. Far away from work and the stress.
I guess I've just got into the habit of working, like, all the time. Weekends are, well, they're not really weekends. But it's all part of growing up, being an adult, I guess.
Says who? The Beth I used to know would take being in a field over being sat at a desk any day.
Yeah? That Beth used to like banana sandwiches, or the smell of bonfires on her clothes. Face it, we've moved on.
Did you hear about the wind turbines?
What about the wind turbines?
So, 2 giant wind turbines have just been erected.
Where are you going with this?
Well, if you give me a minute, 2 wind turbines have just been installed. The first one thinks, oh, we're going to be neighbours for years, I should break the ice. So it turns to the other one and says, hey, what kind of music are you into? And the second wind turbine says, I'm a huge metal fan.
That's
Yes.
awful.
Yes.
Don't give up the day job.
I knew this pun was coming.
Right now, this is my day job.
Tragic.
Oh, well, that's one of my favorite puns. All right, let's grab this. One of my favorite. If he has more puns like that, Skip's gonna be great. So that's gonna take us to the next field. I don't want to go that way. I want to see if there's still other stuff here. Well, let's... It's starting to get dark in the game. Oh. No, we're getting cold. We're getting cold. Really cold. Found something. A sheriff badge. A toy sheriff's badge. Funny how we teach kids to aspire to certain jobs. Gives them something to aim for. Or brainwashes them into judging people by the job they do. It's a toy. It's harmless. I can see why they couldn't be together. I mean, because there was a lot over here that we haven't done. And I imagine there could be a bunch of stuff over this way. No, maybe not though. I for sure thought it would have been something else over this way. Oh. Nope. Okay, hold on. Found it. Just a rusty old hair clip. Looks like you could have dropped it last time you were here. Uh-oh.
Cheeky git. It's old. 1950s, perhaps? Maybe it fell off as a couple were having a moment of passion.
Surrounded by cows. Yeah, you have got a strange idea of romance, Beth. And speaking of hair, I almost didn't recognize you this morning.
Were you expecting me to still have those ponytails? Actually, I've just had it restyled. What do you think?
The important thing is, do you like it?
That means you don't like it, doesn't it?
No, I mean, I do like it, but it's not for me to judge, is it?
Thank you. And don't be so scared to say something nice to someone.
Doesn't that come across as a bit creepy?
No. Not if you're being sincere.
I guess I look a bit different now too.
You look exactly how I imagined you would. Okay, that's enough hair chat. Go and find me something. Ideally, something more exciting than a hair clip.
I don't know. It seems like Beth kind of likes Adam, like, and not just in a friendly tone. I think they might have liked each other at one point in time, because they give me that vibe. She's like, "Go find me something, silly goose," and I'm like, "What?" All right, let me put this up so I can check my map. Because that's the car. I think that's where we came in at, though, right? Oh, we're getting hot. We're hot. I don't think you'll get too excited about this. I think it's a shelf bracket. Okay, I'm like, if you're gonna start talking. Yeah. Do we have to take a picture of it? Just stand and have a big punk rock scene. Not sure if you're joking or not.
It's a nappy bin. For keeping nappies in place. Before all these disposable, elasticated nappies, they used to bin them.
Who'd change a nappy in a field? The farmer and his wife?
Mrs. Hobbs. Oh, remember when she vanished? The baby too. I remember all the mums gossiping about it. After that, Farmer Hobbs more or less lived like a recluse.
Where did she go?
No one knows. I mean, there were rumours. The school swirled with theories.
A woman and her kids vanish, and we're just brushing it off as rumours and gossip.
Oh, we were kids with overactive imaginations. It was probably just your regular, run-of-the-mill divorce. Breakups happen all the time, but people love to gossip and speculate.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it seems like even what's her face and
Ready to wrap up for the day?
oh
Oh, can we detect just a bit longer?
No, what are
the
you
weather's
doing?
so great. It would be a shame not to.
I suppose so. For a short while at least.
not gonna lie, I was kind of done. Wanted to wrap it up for today, see what happens in day 2. Am I? Yeah, I got the metal detector now. I imagine it might be some stuff over in this corner. Maybe not. And then you can't, like, make him run when he has the metal detector now. It's painfully slow, but... Oh. Wait. Okay, found something. Oh! A shopping cart token. I guess that counts as a coin. Only if you're a shopping cart.
We've covered a lot of ground today. Well done. Oh, I've loved having you here. Can't hang around though. Got to check out a venue for the wedding reception.
The wedding? Oh, I thought... What, you asking me back here, Jake being away? Is it still going ahead?
Yeah, of course. Why wouldn't it? Jake's never been around when it comes to wedding stuff, has he? Doesn't mean anything. And you know what I'm like? Can't wait for him to make his mind up. And wedding planning really isn't his thing.
Still can't believe you're getting married.
Like I said, I'm getting on with life. Nothing and no one is going to stop me. Come on, I'll meet you back at the car.
Well, you shouldn't have asked me to come. That's not fair. Because you let him here on, like, false pretenses in a way. Because I think he thought, like, oh, well, I thought you guys were done. That's not nice.
Morning. Different fields today. We'll try somewhere new each day. Cover as much ground as possible.
It's all going to be down to luck anyway.
Look? No, it's all about planning and hard work.
And will I see a bit more of you today?
Don't worry, I'll be close by. And we'll be talking a lot. Oh, and keep an eye out for a bangle. Mrs. Havers from the post office collared me, asking what I was up to. Turns out she lost a bangle here years ago.
Is there a reward?
Dunno. She got a bit teary-eyed talking about it. Her husband bought her it. Anyway, I doubt we'll find it. Happy
Bingo,
hunting!
got it.
Speak soon!
We will probably finish out this day. And then we'll take a break. Doesn't look like we're going to be able to finish the entire game tonight. Because it's already 12. So we'll play this to 1, take our break, and then we will do Evercade for the remaining hour. I thought we would get through it because they said it's about a 2-hour game, but we're only on Tuesday and they're here for a week, so. It must be like a 2-hour game if you're just like not exploring. Okay. A cowbell? Yeah. The bells.
Oh, it's a cowbell. Haven't seen one of those in years. God, cows have it sus, don't they? Just chilling out, no worries.
Until the aliens arrive and start doing their cattle mutilation thing. You remember that?
Oh, yeah, that mashed up cow. I'm sure it had been hit by a truck, but everyone swore UFOs had arrived in Stanning.
Wasn't that photo of the UFO taken around here? It might have even been here on this farm.
As if intelligent life forms would come halfway across the galaxy and pick Stanning. Funny, you'd think there'd be even more UFO photos now that everyone has a camera on them at all times. But no.
Maybe they're here, but brainwashing us, using their psychic power so they can walk among us completely undetected.
One of us could be an alien.
Or maybe both of us.
That would explain a lot. Maybe we're not the strangest things we've materialised in Stanning.
Nah, I think you're still the strangest, Beth. Maybe I'll mention it in my report to the Supreme Being.
Their banter is really cute, though. Oh, I don't have the. Oh, where's the metal detector? I left it. Oops. It is. It's a really cute game, especially if you're into story-rich games. And I do like story-rich games. But I'm one of those that I like to explore every, like, nook and cranny in games like this. And so, I was looking up on how long to beat, like, beatit.com. And, it said it was about a 2-hour and some odd game. So unless something really major happens on Tuesday, I don't see this being a 2-hour game. I feel like this could be longer than 2 hours. Really? I'll have to check it out again. Because I did pick it up. Because we will probably stop this. Actually, we will probably stop this at 12:45 and take our 10-minute break and then go into Evergate. Oh, a nail. We're screwed. Love it. Here comes the talk.
Bingo! Oh, rusty screw. Another one for the collection.
Maybe it's not just a screw. Think about the stories it could tell if it could talk. Could have been in that farmhouse for years, watching generation after generation growing up.
If you get this excited about a screw, you're going to lose your mind when we find some actual gold.
I guess it depends on how you measure value.
Maybe, but a worthless screw isn't going to change our lives now, is it? If we find that earring, you'll get it. You'll understand why I had to come back here.
Right, if we find it. I don't think she'll let me go out of here. Let me see. I'm just kind of curious. Where was this the place we went into yesterday? Let me see. No, definitely a different part of the fields. She didn't say I couldn't go over here. Found it. A spoon. From a picnic or from a junkie? Well, that's not nice. Why not both? Junkies might love picnics too. That's not very nice. I dug out an old photo of the earring. I found another 500 could be ours. Okay. Or 500 pound, it looks like.
That might not sound much, but when you're 13, that's like winning $1 million.
Shiny. I bet if we find the other, it'll be one big crusty mess.
Maybe. But this one was almost pristine when I found it, so keep your eyes peeled. We could find it at any moment.
I would love to be able to find that bangle. Just because. A lucky horseshoe, technically. Because it is turned upright. So that would technically be a lucky horseshoe. Okay, this has got to be a lucky sign. There they go.
I once found one of those on the roof of my car.
What, a horseshoe? You didn't run one over or something, did you?
As if. No. But I remember. Oh, it was an amazing day. Outdoor Monthly phoned me. I'd won the Rising Star of the Year award. I cried when they told me. Dad came running in with some chilled champagne. Of course, he already knew.
How?
Oh, he was chummy with the commercial team at the mag. We'd bought loads of ad space off him. They tipped him off. Lucy wasn't impressed. But, you know, when she won it the year after, I acted happy for her, like a good sister. She'd been so blasé when I won. She just couldn't bring herself to celebrate. Didn't want to look like a hypocrite. Anyway, we went to the pub to celebrate. I went to collect my car from the office the next morning, and there it was. A horseshoe on my car roof. Crazy, right?
You never figured out how it got there.
No, I've still got it. I keep it right next to the award. They're a pair.
Bit of an odd pair. A shiny award and an old horseshoe.
It's symbolic. I wouldn't have won that award if I hadn't worked like a horse. And speaking of hard work, time to pull your finger out and find some treasure.
Oi, I'm sure I've found way more things than you. You need to up your game, Beth.
Cheeky sod. You've just been lucky.
Yeah. But yeah, so you said it went from 34 to 43. And it's funny because I just got on there and I hadn't paid attention to it, so I'll have to go back and look at it. Because I'm curious to see what other games. Because I think when I originally bought it, it was 34 pages. But if it's 43, I'll have to go back and definitely take a look to see what they've added. Because maybe they've added some even more. Because a lot of the games in there are good. I mean, there's a lot of tabletop games in there, which is fine. The Beth drinking game. How many times? She says, work hard in the game. Oh, I don't know if we want to play that because, you know. If I do that, yeah, I'll be stone cold drunk. Alright. What is that? What is this? Oh, looks like a prompt from a hay fork. Okay. Exactly. Finding the hidden games in those bundles are great because the other bundle, the social justice or injustice racial bundle that they did last year, had a lot of good games in it. Like a lot of. What? Where are you? That was
I guess
creepy.
you heard that.
What's up? You okay?
Yeah, why wouldn't I be?
That scream?
Oh, it was a primal scream. Lucy just called from the office. Oh, she's shit-stirring. Trying to make a mountain out of a molehill. Trying to win Dad over while I'm not around.
You sounded pretty angry.
I am. I'm livid. She's accusing me of messing up an order. I do them every day. I could do them with my eyes shut. She does that. When I'm not there, plays up to Dad, tries to make me look bad.
I sense some sibling rivalry.
No! Well, not from me. It's her. Mum wouldn't fall for it as easily as Dad does.
Look, you're not supposed to be working this week. Switch your phone off for a while.
Oh, I can't. You know I can't. I told her to double check. That should be the end of it, but I can't switch off.
You can. You just won't.
Hey, do you want to take a break now? Or see if your detector will last out a bit longer?
Oh, yeah, I am ready for a break.
Gotcha. Meet me back at the car.
Yeah, that one did. Sorry, I was actually having some potato chips. But yeah, that one sounded kind of weird. Like, she's like, oh. Oh, now they're going to start talking a lot,
Want
probably.
to talk about it?
What, the thing with Lucy? Nah, it'll blow over. I'm more interested in you. After all these years, I wasn't sure I'd be able to persuade you to come back.
I could hardly refuse, could I, given the situation?
I didn't think we were in one of those situations.
Really? So, why did you reach out?
Maybe I panicked. Maybe I wanted a safety net. I don't know. Maybe I didn't need you.
Surplus to requirements already? We've been there before. Perhaps I should just go now.
No, not yet. Just let's hang out. I feel safer with you around.
No one else does, though. They're petrified whenever you mention my name.
They don't know you. What you did for me back then. You helped me to be happy again.
You were a kid back then, you're not anymore.
No, I know. It'd be easier if I was. Maybe it's fate that brought us back together.
Fate? You don't believe in fate. You literally plan everything.
Trust me, I didn't plan this. You know, I used to daydream about you. I always imagined you becoming an astronaut or something like that.
Years of demanding physical training, then strap yourself to a giant tank of fuel and ignite it. And if nothing goes wrong, you get to ship without gravity, which might sound like fun, but it's probably hellish.
You knew how to make me laugh. I've never found anyone that makes me giggle the way you do.
Jake doesn't.
He did, at first. It feels like a long time since we just laughed. You know, properly laughed. The kind where you just can't stop.
What changed?
I don't know. Was it him? Was it me? I used to be fun. I used to be funny.
You are funny, Beth. Not just weird funny, funny funny. You and Jake, maybe you're on different wavelengths now.
Maybe I've just stopped being fun. Always working, neglecting everyone else. Do you think?
You're scrambling for an answer again. Sometimes you just have to accept that there isn't one. What's up, Beth?
I just need everything to hurry up and happen. Becoming the boss at Mudalot, getting married. Then I won't be so rushed. I'll have time for friends and hobbies. I'll be happy again then.
Have you ever thought it might not just be an earring you need to look for?
The earring! I shouldn't waste this week daydreaming. Come on, let's find that damn earring!
Yeah, I'm gonna need Adam to stop trying to lay it on so thick. Because yeah. You know, just not it's not working out, I guess you would say. He's laying it on thick, and I think it's more. I'm with Adam. I think it's something more than just finding this earring. I think she's trying to get back to the way things used to be. And to be fair, Adam wouldn't be here if her other friends could have shown up. They couldn't show up, so technically he was the last choice. Now we got a fork. I can't spot any silver hallmarks, but I guess at least it's something practical. More junk for the jar. Here they go.
I've still got it, my junk jar, full of all the crap I used to find.
Exactly.
Rusty nails, screws, bottle tops, all in that great big fiddling jar. It's still in Dad's garage. Remember how I'd carefully clean each piece like it was gold, then do a little drawing? Didn't know what half of it was. Well, I knew it was worthless junk, but I became obsessed with collecting it. That summer, I'd be out with my detector whenever I could. I really wanted to fill it.
But you never did.
Well, a more important mission came along. One day, Lucy found a ring. It was rubbish, costume jewellery, but I was gutted. She didn't even like detecting. Me and Dad, we detected all summer. Lucy tagged along, once, and it was the sheer look of it that hurt most.
And after that, you forgot about your junk jar. You just wanted to beat Lucy, find something better than her ring.
And I did, literally the next weekend. I found that earring. All the detecting, all that hard work, finally paid off.
The next weekend? Wow.
And their faces, they were speechless. They'd been nagging me every 2 minutes. Found anything yet?
And you did, right on cue. What were the odds on that happening?
Exactly. We were all shocked. They'd been teasing me about finding something. It felt kind of magical.
Like an uncle pulling a coin from your ear.
I suppose. Anyway, none of us realised what it was at first. My teacher spotted it was actually gold. Then I was in the news, kind of famous. Sold the earring, bought Trufflepig Mark II.
And while you were lapping up all of that attention, we stopped hanging out.
No, Adam, come on now.
I didn't know that would happen. But we're back now. Here, together. This farm. It's special. If I ever find anything important again, it'll be here, in these fields.
Okay, pick up our... Because it looked like he only had 2 notches on his walkie-talkie. So, it's probably getting ready to... Huh. Ever fancy doing this? Oh gosh.
God, yes. Mudderlot makes the wings for those things. I see them every day.
Isn't that even more reason to get up there? You've watched them for all these years and never done it. Or are you scared or something?
No, I don't scare that easily. I'll do it one day. In fact, Jake and I were booked in to do it, but we had to cancel. Can't remember why.
You mean you chickened out?
No! Maybe Jake got cold feet?
Whatever else Jake is, he's not a chicken. Wasn't it his do anything attitude you fell for?
And his good looks.
You are so shallow, Beth.
Guilty.
Oh, look at him go, drifting away.
Mudderlot HQ is still Dad's empire, for now. Surprised it hasn't burned down without me looking after everything.
I was gonna say, that was accidental. Be sure nothing else. Okay, nothing else popped up because I was like, that was accidental. I just kept hearing that thing going woohoo above my head. I'm like, wait, what? What is going on? Oh, tape measure. I'm pretty sure, yeah, tape measure. I just dug up an old tape measure. The mechanism has rusted away. Oh, I legit thought they were getting ready to have a conversation. I found a pic of the standing UFO. Let me know if you spot any aliens. Don't want to get probed. Nice. And it's almost time for us to take our break. Like I said, we're not going to be able to finish this one tonight. It seems like it's a lot more than what they claimed. And I did say we would stop at about 12:45, but we'll stop after this day is what we'll do, and take our break and then play Evercade for the remainder of the stream. bottle cap. A bottle top. For a split second, I thought it was a coin. Here they go.
Oh, 1970s by the look of it.
Thought so. Beer?
Oh, probably.
Now, shall we grab a beer when we wrap up here?
Oh, maybe. How will it look if Jake calls and I'm out drinking?
He won't call though, will he?
He might.
Oh, you're not fooling either of us, Beth.
A few nights away, he might change. It could have just been, wedding jitters.
You haven't told anyone, have you? About you and Jake?
No, why should I? He never said it was over. Not really. He never actually said it.
Have you stopped to think you might be better off without him? Besides, pretending nothing's happened won't help. Carrying on with your wedding plans won't help either.
I'm not cancelling. Not yet. Things might still change. We were good together. It wasn't always like it's been these last few months.
Look, let's have a quiet drink. Nothing crazy. No one else. Let's try and figure out what's really going on.
Okay, a drink, but at my place. You know how this village gossips. It might look weird if I'm out drinking without Jake.
Weird. We spend all day in a field waving these sticks at the ground. I think we're already well past weird.
And we should get back to waving them around too. There's still an earring to find.
That's always your answer. Making yourself so busy that you don't have time to think about anything else.
Yeah, or at least it was, until you turned up. Back to detecting. No arguments.
I mean, Adam is only kind of looking out for her best interest. At first, I was like, dude, you kind of like being rough, but then at the same time, it's like, I guess it's one of those, like, she can only help herself if she wants to. And it seems like she's okay living in this, like, little oblivious world that, she's still gonna marry this guy and things like that, which is kind of sad. Because it seems like she's like, well, he never said we broke up. I'm pretty sure him, quote unquote, going away with his rugby friends is, exactly. I'm like, him supposedly going out with his rugby friends over a weekend, and you're planning this wedding, and he hasn't been involved in any of the details of the wedding planning. Like, that's a little odd to me. I would imagine, and I'm just saying, I would imagine, like, if Dan and I were getting married, or when we do get married, I can imagine us planning the wedding together. I mean, because that would just seem odd for me, like, to be the only one trying to plan this wedding, and it's supposed to be, like, the two of us together for the rest of our lives. Like, that would be very weird to me. Oh, let's continue. Because she's like, yeah, he just doesn't like it. Maybe it's wedding jitters, like, or he's left you. It's done, honey. And it's sad, because you clearly really cared about him, but he just was not feeling it. Oh, a key for a car. A car key. Bit of a weird looking key. Exactly, Draconic. It's like they've lost their spark and their love for one another, but she's tied up in her day-to-day, and she's like, well, no, that can't be it. That's not the answer. And it's like, no, honey, that probably is the answer. I'm going away with my buddies for rugby is probably code for him, like, I'm leaving.
Change of plan. No drinks tonight. Just had a call. I really need to get to the office. We've got a big problem.
Can't they cope without you? You've got other things to worry about.
Trust me, it's the last place I want to be. Lucy was right. I fucked up, like, really badly. I ordered 15,000 water bottles. It should have been 1,500. Lucy and Dad have told me to stay away. Feels like they're trying to push me out.
Maybe they just want you to enjoy your time off. Leave them to it. They can return them, can't they?
They're branded with model art. 15,000. That's more than we've sold in the past 7 years. Oh, I look like such an idiot.
Listen, everyone makes mistakes.
Everyone else does, not me.
Oh, she's a
I'm
perfectionist.
the one that spots them and saves the day. Oh, Lucy's going to love this. See me screw up just as Dad's about to retire.
Look, you had an off day.
It's not just an off day. I'm letting things slip, little mistakes. Nothing's ever perfect anymore. And it feels like I've been waiting for someone to rumble me.
You've got a lot resting on your shoulders. They know that.
They don't. It's been relentless. Never a spare moment. They don't even see it. I don't know.
Want me to come to the office, offer some support?
No, definitely not. If they find out you're here, that's it. I'm screwed.
What?
We've got to leave. Now, come on.
She is like, what? Like, wait, why would, like, how rude is she? Like, oh, they can't know you're here, so we can't even be friends? The police have taken an interest. Ugh. But we're gonna stop the game there. Because it is almost 12:45. So we'll stop the Magnificent Trufflepigs here. And I'll see if this is a game we're gonna bring back on the stream, or if I'm just gonna finish it off stream, record it off stream, and then load it up to YouTube for it. Cause that's crazy. Like, she's like, oh, I messed up, but you're up here planning a wedding with a guy who may not even be in love with you anymore. And he literally just like dipped out on you, you know? And I just don't know how I would, feel about that, like that's weird. And every time he brings it up, she's like, oh, we're supposed to be fighting this earring. So I think the earring is supposed to be symbolic for her, in a way of like, hey, this is how things used to be, and I want them to go back to that. And, like, she's like, I never make mistakes. I'm perfect. And that, but you're human. Everybody makes mistakes. So, it's like, yeah, no, everybody makes mistakes, honey. So, so that is going to be part 1 of the Magnificent Trufflepigs. And again, this one is available on PC through Steam. It is going for $11.99 USD. We only made it to Wednesday. And that's okay. Like I said, I will, because I thought this would only be about a 2-hour game, but we're almost heading to 1 o'clock. So I don't think this is a 2-hour game. So again, I will either bring this back on another day and continue and try to finish it up, or I will play it off stream, do a video recording of it to finish it up, because I kind of want to see what happens with Beth and Adam. I want to see if she finally can accept the fact that, you just cannot be perfect. Like, there's no way for you to be perfect. It's just not possible. You can try to be perfect, but there's no way for you to be perfect, and you have to understand, and it's hard, and I get it. Beth's a perfectionist. I'm a perfectionist. But you have to be willing to tell yourself that it is okay for you to make a mistake, because if you don't, eventually it will drive you crazy trying to be completely perfect, or being in the eyes, being what you think others will want you to be. In a way, I guess you would say, almost like she has imposter syndrome, because she's like, I don't do this and I don't do that, and I'm not supposed to be like that. And then he's like, well, you want me to come and offer you support? Oh no, if you come, that'll just ruin everything. then why did you ask him to come out here? Like there, like why does everything have to be a secret? Why do you keep everything a secret? Yes, you're entitled to keep things to yourself, but clearly it's eating you alive. But the Magnificent Trufflepigs, again available on PC through Steam for $11.99 USD. And again, a big thank you to the developers and the publishers for providing me with a free copy of the Magnificent Trufflepigs to play on tonight's stream.